fucking music. God, it's like, what a crap fucking service. Like, the fact that, like, I see that, like, the app didn't update properly and was marking my order as delivered. And the fact that I've, in the past, had DoorDash drivers steal food from me. Anyways, I don't want to get into it. I see you encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital. But as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released, so sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. They're much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5 ARC is sub-zero. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects, so you'll take damage if you even set foot inside there. Avoid Sector 5 for now. But in the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you have used so far. I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You have to use the data room in the night habitat, Sector 6 NOC. Go to Sector 6 and access the navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Tread lightly, Samus. You're the only one who can do this, and the X may be much more dangerous than we know. Yes. This is what you would call a nightmare scenario. What's this? Does Samus suspect anything? No. I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out. Bum bum bum. Galactic Federation's pulling some shit. They're up to no good. Cannot be trusted. I love the speed booster so much. All right. Well, we just got a new fresh hour to run off of. So we get... all right, here we go. We got our map. The various suit data is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to the data room. But there's a problem. X from the Sub-Zero ARC are in Sector 6 NOC. And they've been changed by the cold. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. This seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the various suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. The NOC data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X. Use your beam to stun them in order to get by. Is your objective clear? Yes. Be careful. They are hunting you actively now, Samus. And this area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. Acting like she's a fucking child is gonna like trip and fall and stub her fucking toe. Now we're past the new estimated time for my food to get here. Leave it in a safe location, my ass, they will. I don't fucking trust DoorDash drivers. The amount of times I've had food stolen from me by these DoorDash drivers is alarmingly high. And it's also kind of depressing that people would behave like that. Like, I'm just going to take this thing that you paid for and need in order to continue living. You know, food is kind of a necessity. If you enjoy, you know, being alive. And these shitheads just, they have no fucking regard for anybody other than themselves. Okay. That's a decision that this game made. Okay. I'm not stupid, game. I can put 2 and 2 together. Missile axe. You've got to be careful with the Freezy boys. They are actually kind of dangerous at this point in time. There they are. There they are. Run. Now you actually don't want to get hit by these guys. And they'll actively seek you out. So best bet is to just avoid areas like that. Let's see if maybe this area looks less. This area looks fucking horrible. Yeah, we're definitely not going in there. What's going on down here? We got a door. Oh, and another blue X. Okay. Whoop. Oh, shit. Yeah, they do a lot of fucking damage. But... What's this? Bubble block? Yeah. Anything in here? Oh. Oh. Look out of there. That's lovely that they give you that, like, this essentially serves as like a little like recharge station along the way for your health, because those fucking guys, the blue X, they don't give a shit. They can fucking fly all over the goddamn place, through walls and all that shit. Reality does not matter or apply to them. So having that area is like a little kind of soft recharge section is not okay. Ooh. Uh-oh. This is making me nervous. Oh god, this is scary. Alright, where the fuck? Alright, I need to take another short break. I'm not going to run ads this time, but I'm going to put on some music. This is what I was afraid of. Ridiculous. Minimal amount of effort required. I can't fucking figure it out. I'll be right back. Right. You'd think literacy would be a job requirement for something like, delivering food. Apparently not. In their desperation to drop this shit off as quickly as possible, they go to the wrong fucking door. They don't read the instructions that were given to them. And so I'm left having to fucking chase them down and be like, no, come this way. You go to the front door like the instructions said. And then you put in the numbers that I said. And then the door will open for you. Why is that so fucking hard? I want to be able to eat food. I don't want to have to I don't have to stop my stream just so I can go cook dinner and then come back here. And it's the bare minimum that I'm asking of people. I'm not asking people to come and serve my food to me on a silver platter or anything. I'm not asking for people to here you go, Mr. Musnick. Here's your food. We're so grateful that you ordered from our food place. No, I don't fucking care. Just fucking do what I'm asking, like the bare minimum. All right, partial is out now. I can consume food while Adam and Samus talk and reminisce. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out yet. Well, we're about to take some damage. Unavoidable damage, but oh my god. How the fuck did I avoid that? Oh. Yeah, if you're not careful, those crumble blocks there will lead all the way down and drop you in front of Samus. That's another area where you can get into a chase sequence. I'm going to try and avoid all the chase sequences that I can. I don't know if any are required. But yeah, those moments are very, very tense. And I'm going to go ahead and save right now because we're at full health. And I managed to avoid the power. I did not realize you could avoid the power. I just kind of always sat there. And just as I saw, the SAX go into the morph. Oh, fuck. Shit. At least they're giving us these guys. And oh, great. Well, that was my fault. But it's okay. Hey, get the fuck out! That's mine! Fuck you, bitch. Get back here. I'll beat your ass into the ground. Punk ass bitch. You're gonna fucking steal somebody else's data. You hacker mans? Woo! Okay, that That's what I thought. I wasn't 100% sure. I just always use the charge beam against this whole, the main. Yeah, and now the 4X, we gotta blast that with missiles. Oh. You bitch! I keep pressing the wrong button to jump. It's not help. Why do you sometimes end your jump prematurely? That's so bizarre. But we got Various Suit now. I don't like this iteration of the Various Suit because the colors are very garish. It's more apparent in Metroid Prime. Well, Metroid Prime, I was going to say remastered, but for some reason, when they remastered the game, they decided they weren't going to remaster the Various Suit or the Fusion Suit. So you don't get to see the 3D rendition of the Fusion Suit unless you have. I think Metroid Prime Trilogy even had Fusion Suit. The way the Fusion Suit was unlocked in the original GameCube release. Hold on. Pause real quick. I'm just trying to get my food into my mouth at some point before it gets cold. There we go. But yeah, this color scheme, I don't like it. It's very garish and kind of ugly. But this is essentially a huge step in becoming an absolute badass again. Come here. Oh no! You fucked, you stupid axe. I almost went to flip off the camera, but I have it turned on. I have it disabled right now. Yeah, Various Suit marks like a huge. Like this is kind of when things start getting tilting in our favor. Like at the start of the game, you were incredibly weak and essentially very fragile. You're like a recovering somebody who just recovered from surgery. Yeah, there's no items up there. I want to. Yeah, there's another thing that we can explore over here. I want to check that out. Stupid X. How much you want to bet there's crumble blocks along the way? Well, that was partially right. What? Oh! Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go that route. Get off! That's alright. These guys will... Oh no, they figured it out now. See, after you do it a couple times, they're like, oh no, what do we do? You still take a lot of damage in this game, but it's not as bad as it is at the start. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's simple. I really do enjoy the quality of life change of being able to have a morph button. So you can immediately go into morph ball mode. That wasn't added until the Metroid 2 remake, though. Both of them, actually. AM2R and Metroid Samus Returns. Yeah, now the Blue X will actively avoid you because, you know, hive mind mentality. They've, you know, the hive has learned she's no longer vulnerable to cold, so shit. Run, bitches, run! Get back here. Where are you going, huh? What's wrong? You dick. Do we want to look at anything else in here? I don't think we do. No. That area seems to be, for now, explored. Yeah, because they're bigger, they are also larger health pickups too, I believe. Oh. That definitely is intended as a come back later room. Whoop. Alright. There we go. Get that. Oh, the extra scaled. Poor X are scaled. Oh. Fucking blowing up my station with my goddamn power suit. Go fuck yourself. How about that? That's such a troll move. But luckily the developers, well, trolls. And how the fuck how are missile packs organic? My understanding is the X cannot mimic inorganic material. Are we saying that, like, what Samus is firing is like a living organism? Or like she's shooting part of herself at the, like, what the... There's Sakamoto, I need answers. I need to know the deep lore of how the Samus's missiles work. Just like how kids wanted to know why Metroid couldn't crawl. Although now that she's infused with Metroid DNA, maybe she actually is Metroid. Hmm? Ooh! What a twist! But let's be real, the real Metroid is the friends we made along the way. Fuck off! Oh my god. Fucking... Wait, what? Oh. I already explored that. Okay. It's just like, oh, what's this little secret thing? That's a secret I already found. Okay. Good to know. Thanks. Ah. Jumped into that asshole. Alright, let's go see what our computer friend has to say. Who's also working with the Galactic Federation to betray us. You saw it. How did that X download the various data? I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me? This doesn't seem to make any sense at all. Unless the X has the ability to process data organically. At any rate, you have the various suit data. Now you will be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, the SAX will no longer be able to freeze you, so you can escape easier. But you're still too weak. That thing is too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. But my simulations indicate that a penetrating weapon like the plasma beam might work. Developing modification data will take HQ some time though. There's also a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beam by absorbing a large core X, as you did with the charge beam function. As for restoring ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Your current cellular makeup would reject that addition. Therefore, HQ has developed an ice missile upgrade. This will add a freezing effect to your missiles. It will help. Go to Sector 5 ARC for the download. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now get moving. go. Ice missiles is fucking dope. How? Wasn't as big of a bite of my food as I wanted. God damn it. Game, I need longer cutscenes so I can eat my food. There's no worries about that with Dread. And switch over and start playing Dread right now so I can eat my fucking food. The intro to Dread takes, I think, somewhere around like 3 minutes or something like that. Almost 4. I know this because when you speedrun Dread, you start the game, you get to that first screen, and then you quit out as quickly as possible. So that you have the lowest in-game time possible. And I think the lowest I was able to get it to was 3:44. You need to download the data for the ice missile upgrade, but as you might expect, the data room here is secured. Level 3 security hatches are yellow. Release the security lock and download the data as usual. And experiment with those new missiles. They will be helpful. Is your objective clear? Yes. You know what to do. Go to it. Alright. Let's go to it, as he said. The fuck was that? Interesting. Okay. Can't do that, so I'm guessing that... Oh. Like right there. Ugh. Okay. Oh, hey, I remember you guys. Oh, this is where... Okay, this is the area with the really cool boss. We're not going to be seeing it this time. There's a whole bunch of other shit we gotta do first. But... I think Zero Mission, Metroid Zero Mission, brought back the single wall climbing option, which is also the same type of physics or control scheme, at least, that AM2R seemed to have gone with for Samus, was the Zero Mission control scheme, or at least physics, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's interesting, or at least somewhat funny to me, that it's playing like almost like cartoonishly, like, or not cartoonishly, but like very Christmas themed music is playing right now. I find that to be interesting. Like this is kind of, I don't know how to describe it other than music that sounds tinkly. Makes me think of like Christmas. Oh. Okay. Give me that health back. Whatever. I saw that game, by the way. Oh, there might not actually... Oh, okay. I thought there might be an item or something hidden in here. But there's nothing on the map. Alright, we're gonna... What? Oh, I thought this was a security room. It looked like the other ones. Haha! Still not the goddamn security room. Okay, fuck me, man. Interesting. Okay. Here we go. Security room. Alright, I'm gonna get a big bite of food now. I went for two. I got 2 bites of food. See, like with various suit, that did 30 damage. That is like insane. With various suit for like an enemy to do that much damage. Right? Oh, that's right. There's certain rooms. In order to get the items in those rooms, you kind of have to do what these guys are doing, and like they're going and forming new mimics in different locations away from us. And there's certain rooms where, like, in order to get the item in that room, it almost is like a puzzle that you have to figure out, where you have to let them freeze or let them reform elsewhere in order to get the enemy that you need to spawn in order to get to the item. It's weird. It's clever, I think. Could you stop doing that? That would be really cool. Alright, now we can get the ice missiles. Good. This one, what they weren't trying to... They weren't... Hold on. I gotta get more food in my mouth. There's beans dropping everywhere. It's a mess over here. But yeah, you can do stuff like that. Again, I think that's really cool. Dick. Where'd you hide the relay tank? Again, is that organic? The energy tanks, like... Okay. See, right there. Let him do that, and then you can do this. And you can get back up here. Go through this door. This is what I'm talking about. This room in particular, for example. You have to let it do that. And then you freeze it. And you go zoom. I think, like, you know, situations like that are very clever. Wow, they stay stunned for a while. All right. Let us move onwards and upwards. Into bigger and better things. We got ice missiles. We can do some cool shit now. Oh, look at this. What's up here? Oh, we haven't... What? Can we get past this yet? With... No, we can't. Okay. The game's just like, fuck you! You don't get to do that. At least not yet. But we're doing pretty good on ammo and... You know, with the ammo that I have, with the upgrades that I have, like, and what's yet to come, I do feel pretty confident that... Uh-huh. Yeah, that's that's something. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. I've gotten so used to being able to eat quickly, like, after jumping off of a wall, being able to quickly shift my momentum back in the other direction. It's very weird. Because this is the only game that kind of has that restriction, because they didn't want people... Uh-huh. See? We want to go up there. We gotta freeze those guys. And now we get an item. It's only a missile pack, but, you know, whatever. We now have ice missiles, so that's kind of, you know, more important. Yeah. This is the room where I think we have to let it... No, I don't think so. What happens? Oh, they just... Motherfucker.
Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3.
Holy shit!
Emergency in Sector 3.
That's alright.
Emergency
We're fine.
in Sector 3.
We're gonna take our time. We're gonna save. It's like playing this like freak out, like, oh my god, like, you know, emergency music, and then emergency in Sector 3. I was able to figure that out myself. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm getting food. The area could melt down soon. Let it. Like, that would be my whole mentality. Like, look, I'm just one person. Nuke the fucking station if you have to. It seems the main boiler unit, cooling unit, is malfunctioning. Is it malfunctioning? This could easily destroy the entire research station, as it would likely trigger the auto-destruct explosives. We have about 6 minutes. Hurry to Sector 3 and access the control room to the side of the main boiler room. Most of the systems in PYR are down because of this. Again, we know who to blame. The SASX must have hacked into the system control file. What impressive intelligence. Is your objective clear? Yes. There's all the time. Hurry. Now we actually do have to move.
Main boiler explosion.
Dun, 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 dun. It should be giving us the Metroid escape theme, but it's now Ridley's theme, so... Hey! Use the elevator, goddamn. Alright, we got a timer, so I'm not gonna risk taking bites of food now. He's not gonna stop us here, I don't think. No. Because, yeah, it's like... Now it's like fucking Peepo Run. Everything's shut down. We're going down... Oh, Jesus. All the way down. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think you can go down that way. We can go down this way, right? What? Thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Not worried about that right now. Just let me go. Ugh.
Minute to main boiler explosion.
Alright, there we go. Fuck off! Well, you made it easy for me, so thanks. Ugh. No! What the fuck? Well, I've never made that type of voice before. Of course, usually when I play games by myself, I'm not, like, talking out loud and... Fuck off. Alright. We get pretty close, I believe. Thanks, game. Thanks. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. RNG, man. Fuck off. This is actually really interesting. It's a person. No, it's not. That is a Corex. So unfortunate.
Minute to main boiler explosion.
Do 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 do. One beam! Yay! It's actually Sphaser, but it's whatever. We got our cool beam back. Our firepower is improving. Still not good enough for that. Yeah, using that little that trick I talked about where you use the edge of the flash from the edge of your cannon. A great way to take out tougher enemies. Usually takes multiple shots. That time he went down in one. Alright. We avoided that ass disaster. There's a name that's been stuck in my head today. It's actually the main programmer for Final Fantasy 1. His name has just been stuck in my head all day. And it comes from reading that that book that John Romero wrote about detailing like his life basically. Called Doom Guy: Life in First Person. Again, big recommend on that book. It is, especially like if you're into programming or if you're into gaming. Like if you're into either of those or both, like me, I found it very interesting that the motherfucker learned goddamn assembly language. Like, what the fuck? But I guess back then it was sort of required because of how games were programmed back then. But thinking about like having to do that today, Jesus Christ. But yeah, this guy was like, he was able to like, I don't know, like he was like a genius basically when it came to like learning how computers worked. Inside of like, a few days, he could learn a whole new system. And he often referred to like he often references his idols. And Nasser Jabeli, also known as Nasser, if you ever play Final Fantasy and see the credits for the original Final Fantasy, not any of the remakes or re-releases, but the original Final Fantasy, you'll see programmed by Nasser. That's who that is, Nasser Jabeli. He is apparently a legendary programmer. Right? But yeah, that dude's name has been stuck in my head today. And it's probably because I was listening to the book while I was preparing that pasta salad for tomorrow's picnic. Barbecue. I don't even know what it's like. I don't even want to, like, is it a barbecue? I don't think it is. Because we're just making jalapeno and cheddar brats. That's gonna be our meat for this little get together that we're having. Jalapeno and cheddar brats. It sounds more disgusting than it actually is. They're really fucking good. So I'm looking forward to that. Good food. And spend time with my girlfriend and some friends. People that in a different era and time I would have never wanted to interact with. Or like now I'm just like, I can't wait to see these people. It's gonna be fun. It's interesting how my oh god. Let's just get that out of the way. Uh-oh. Fuck you. Well, it helped to actually do that. Stop it. All that for a missile pack. But wait. What's all this? What is all this? Is that speed booster? Yep. Nine spark. Fuck. Right? Speed blocks somewhere. Hmm? What's this? A knee? Oh, no. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, no fucking way. All that for but energy tank, absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Okay. Ooh. You keep an eye on where those fire spouts are popping up. Right? And what do we have here? A bunch of angry fucking flying assholes. We got all that. Well, that's fortunate for us. There we go. Scratching my hair. Itch on my head, not my hair. Imagine if your hair felt pain. That would be horrible. The X mimicked a crew member. It all makes sense now. The X can absorb the memories and knowledge of their prey. What an astounding find. HQ was very impressed. But don't you find it strange? This could have destroyed the entire station. With the X in it, not to mention the SAX. Unusual for self-preserving species like the X, unless your presence is an even greater threat, a threat to the existence of X elsewhere. This is only a hypothesis. Perhaps their survival instinct is in conflict with a newly borrowed intelligence. Don't let your guard down yet. The X are still a threat. Samus, I see biosigns in the habitation deck. Survivors? The infected crewmen you saw had survived until recently. Maybe there's a chance. The signs emanate from here. Is your objective clear? Yes. I've just restored power to the main elevator. Use it to return and look for survivors. Let's do this. No, we're not getting any monologues here. All right. You're getting a monologue here? No. I don't think you made that elevator long enough yet. Oh, okay. Let's do it in reverse now. Whee! Alright, just want to be sure. Now we go zoom again. No. Oh, what? Fuck you, man. We're doing it. We're gonna shine spark. You can't ball spark. Oh no! I thought you could ball spark. Okay. What the fuck is that? I wanna peek. I wanna peek at what that is. Oh. Yeah. By the way, fuck the Galactic Federation. On that note, it's time for ads. You don't have to like the ads. You don't have to watch the ads, but I do need to run them, or Twitch will run them for me. So, take a short break, get a fresh drink, stretch your legs, pet your dog, whatever you want to do. We'll see you guys on the other side. We'll be right back. Okay. Oh. I made sure to take that ad break to go ahead and finish my dinner so that I can then do this. Bah. So yeah, fuck the Galactic Federation, by the way. Just want to hammer that home. All right. Well, fuck them. And any survivors, we'll go ahead and just like arrest them immediately because what the fuck, man. Hey, this that murderous space pterodactyl thing that's been giving you like all sorts of trouble and kind of required you to like hire Samus a whole bunch. Yeah, maybe don't preserve that thing's DNA in a station that can mimic the things that it infests. And then on top of that, it also gets its fucking memories. Imagine that. Like, you see this frozen, like, a perfectly preserved fucking Ridley just chilling there, knowing that, like, that these things, it's only a matter of time before these things find and infect Ridley. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I know. Yay. It's the animals. And anybody who wants to try and tell me that they're infected, I will physically fight you. Oh. Yes. You bitch. Stick your head out again. Do it again. Thank you. Interesting. Are we? Huh? Are we? Did we? No, it still says target there. So. Okay, well, how do we reach target? Uh-oh. All right, well, let's do that. Swap out that one for this one. Luckily, the Nintendo controllers last for fucking ever. I'm actually surprised that happened. Got a new one going with a full battery. I got this little docking station. You have to plug this little like node into the top of it, and it just charges it constantly. Anytime the switch is on, it's charging two Joy-Con controllers and another Switch Pro controller. I really feel that, like, other companies need to try and, I don't know, maybe copy what Nintendo's doing with their controllers. What the fuck do we get me? I don't remember. It's clearly not here. It's not here. That's the speed booster shit. Like, what the f... Yeah, the gate's now closed, isn't it? Yeah, god damn it. We really have to go down here? Oh my god. That is actually kind of lame. Like, what the fuck is closing the gate when I leave the room, right? Why, game? Why are we like this game? Instructions unclear. Dick stuck in toaster. You want to fucking help me out here, game? Apparently not. The fuck are you doing, huh? You having a bit of trouble there, you little shithead? Let's make sure it fucking actually forms. Heaven fucking forbid. This is not making any sense to me. Like, why is it... What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, there's nothing up here. Is it in here? Is there something in here that I'm missing? No. We're gonna pretend that nothing happened. That I am very good at video games. That's the story we're gonna go with. No. I figured it out. Also, welcome back. It's nice to see you here. Now that you're here, you mentioned something in Barb's stream that you wanted to ask me about. Oh, the baby! It has a baby. Yay! Yeah. I was like, I had no idea what you. All right. Let's see here. Now we get a monologue. Etchakuns and Decoras. I met these intelligent beings before. They seem to recognize me as well. How unusual to meet again here. In the past, they helped me unleash abilities I didn't know I had. But where do they run to? I hope they're safe. They're fine. It's your new pet, Samus. Like a dog. It's like having a dog. You got a dog because you blew up their fucking home. What version of Metroid 2 do you prefer most? The Game Boy version, the 3DS version, or the fan version, AM2R? Hands down, AM2R. It was that way the first time I played them all, after I played all of them the first time. And I would not recommend the Game Boy version to anybody. Mainly because, well, getting your hands on a Game Boy is going to be a pain in the ass. But also, AM2R exists. It's 100% free. And it is absolute. It's better than what Nintendo made, but I mean, yeah, AM2R is absolutely fantastic. I do like the 3DS remake. I do think it's perfectly, it's perfectly fine as a game. But the original Metroid 2, by today's standards, is fucking dog shit. I hate saying it like that, but it's just in comparison to what we have now versus like what we had back then, it was groundbreaking, but now it's just like ew. So, the survivors were not human. Most unfortunate. We can now confirm the deaths of all crew members. I imagine this was the case, but I hoped it wasn't so. I believe the X only infected the humans for knowledge. That form is too weak for battle. I'm sure the others were merely food for the X. Samus, I think they are evolving, growing stronger. Some are now appearing that resist your current weapons. HQ anticipated this and sent power bomb data as soon as the hardware team finished it. Is your objective clear? Okay, so we're going back to the Arctic sector. Our choice of data rooms is limited to this one in Sector 5. Go, now. The fuck are you to tell me? Oh yeah, that's right. They froze Ridley. Because of course they fucking would. It's like, why not use all this technology that you have, the spacefaring fucking technology that you have, to, improve life in the universe? No. Absolutely not. We can't do that. Fuck that, man. We're gonna make fucking biological weapons. Are you currently doing a Metroid? Yes. Yes. I am playing all the games that are easily playable without having to completely revamp my whole stream setup. And also, Metroid Primes 2 and 3 are not... They're not bad. I won't say that they're bad games. Yeah, I know that Barb hated fucking Metroid Prime 2. No. I don't consider Other M canon. I'm never fucking playing that game again. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, man. That game is such a fucking shit show. Everything that could be wrong with that game is wrong with that game. Well, have you seen Other M? Have you seen the gameplay? The everything of Other M? Have you seen that game actually played? Have you seen the story, the writing, the controls? The only thing that's good in that game is the graphics. It's no. I can't. I can't with that game. It's so offensively bad. I still would only play it one more time just so I can have a recording of it, but that would be just about it. And yeah, I'll probably do that. Right now, my setup is very, I'm new to streaming, obviously, so all of this stuff is just kind of like in a bit of a hodgepodge state right now. And I do plan on moving in the near future. And when I move, I'll probably, set things up so I can connect my Wii U to my Elgato if I want to get something off of the Wii U. Like if I want to play Wind Waker, for example. I would love to play Wind Waker. But that means I'd have to take my Wii U, disconnect it from where it currently is, drag it over here, find some outlets to plug it into. Like it's just a whole fucking thing that it's really not worth it. So I was stating during Super Metroid that this isn't the only Metroid marathon I'm gonna do. I eventually will hopefully be able to get Zero Mission on here. And basically they're all going to my YouTube too. And so what I'm doing with them on YouTube, since like if I'm gonna play like, you know, AM2R again, or I'm gonna go and play like Metroid Prime Remastered again or whatever, I already have playlists for those. So it would just go into like a different Metroid Marathon playlist. But I also have the 2024 playlist. And so my goal is eventually to get every single, like, you know, to get Metroid Prime 1, Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3, Metroid Zero Mission. We already have Metroid 1 in the best way that we can get it, which is through Metroid Planets. Playing the NES version. I wish Zero Mission... Yeah, I do too! I was talking about that before I started this game. You've been in this data room again, but, you know, I'll show you this position. Again, is your objective clear? Yes. Now move out. Okay, thank you. Shut up and leave me alone. You annoying exposition robot. Yeah, I do think that's a very dumb decision by Nintendo. Like, how much is it going to cost you to, like, pay somebody to, like, post that shit onto the Nintendo online services? I don't imagine it would be very... I don't imagine it would be very taxing to do that. Oh. Yeah, Zero Mission. The only Metroid games I probably won't ever play for obvious reasons. One of them, obvious reasons for one of them is Metroid Prime Hunters. I don't ever plan on playing that, but Metroid Prime Hunters is also kind of, I'd barely call it a game. It was meant to use Nintendo's like online stuff. Their initial online stuff for the 3DS, like the online service they had with the Wii. They wanted people to use it more, and so they made a game that heavily relied on it. Metroid Prime Hunters is mostly a oh yeah. Well, you could emulate Other M, sure, but there are motion control requirements in the game, and that's like the biggest drawback for me at this point. I know that's going to make me angry. I know for a fact that playing Other M is going to piss me the fuck off. I'm going into this fully expecting it. But I will play Other M at some point. It's just I don't really have the setup right now to do so. Oh, Zero Mission. Yeah, yeah, that could be emulated, but the having it on a system, like, the whole thing is like, you know, how Nintendo gets about emulation and all that shit. I don't want to deal with the drama that would create. Oh, fuck you. Like, there's so many, like, potential, like, DMCA issues that can come from trying to emulate Zero Mission. And it's like, you know, with how litigious Nintendo tends to be at times, it's like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good waiting to play Other M and Zero Mission and all that other shit. This SAX is really starting to cause a lot of headaches for us. Um, fuck. There we go. Let us. Oh. Crap. Again, how the fuck did the X mimic an energy tank? Of all fucking things. Like, all the things you can choose to try and mimic. It's like, I'm gonna go and mimic the thing that, you know, he wants to pick up. You don't want the same as touching you, but you're gonna mimic the thing that, something that she would want to then touch. Like, what the hell? What the fuck is this? I don't emulate any games I haven't played, I haven't purchased myself. Yeah, I try to stay in that camp as well. I only do when I really want to play the game and have no other way. I still have the cartridge put up in my, but my GBA no longer. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, I know what you. Oh, hey, look. Secret. It's a secret. It's a secret to everyone. Run! Fucking shit! That was fucking... Jesus, that was fucking terrifying. The SAX literally just walked in. Literally just walked in on us. Like, huh, how do we get out of here? Oh, God! Fucking panic! Run! The fucking SAX is, like, legitimately terrifying in this game. And I like that, though. I like that they managed to, like, essentially create this sort of horror-esque element. And I think they did a good job of recreating that in Dread. With, well, we'll see when we get there. I'll talk about my first day one experience with Dread. That was, oh my god. I feel no game has any right being as good as Dread was. It scares me now. The SAX is fucking terrifying. Like, you're literally talking about a planet-destroying walking death machine that now has no conscience or soul. Wait, did power bombs bring all the X to me? That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I fucking bet. Oh! Suck it, missile or power bomb thing. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't blind you, but it will definitely give you a case of the loud whoosh. Like, fucking what? bit of barbed toad, a little bit of a little. Well, not so much punching, but a little bit of exploding. What? I'm never gonna try and mimic the fucking Stone Cold voice that Barb has on that fucking alert. Jesus Christ. I wonder when his next set of alerts are gonna be and what they're gonna be. Like he's taking shit posting and turned it into a way to monetize it. What a fucking dick move. The power bomb node down there is actually a red herring. Oh, the shadow in the background? Yeah. I know what it's called, but I'm not naming it because, you know. You can't tell everybody everything right away. You gotta build up the suspense of what's going on here. What the fuck? Oh, did I already come through here? Okay. Alright. But yeah. I actually find that boss fight pretty cool. And that boss fight exists in Other M. And it's, I would say, it's just as good there. Aside from the parts where you have to shoot missiles. My biggest issue with Other M. You have to stop all movement if you want to shoot a missile. So you have to stop all movement, and then you have to point the Wiimote at the screen. You're sitting there having to do this in order to look around. You cannot move in first-person mode. You're controlling a 3D game with a fucking D-pad. Samus, return to your ship. I have important information. Like and that's kind of what I get into. The controls are bad. Everything except for the graphics is bad. The writing, the voice acting is fucking terrible. They turned Samus from this badass into this fucking like simpering little whiny like injured animal. Wondering when I always forget when this happens, but now we get to go on a little bit of a journey here. Okay. Yep. Ridley's back. Hi, kids. Do you like violence? You want to see me shove 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? Yeah, Ridley's back. Well, an ex of Ridley is back. Because the Galactic Federation just can't fucking help themselves. And absolutely could not control themselves. Like, they just couldn't keep it in their fucking pants this entire time. I want to see if I can do this. Yeah! Okay. That didn't do anything, did it? Alright, there's no need for any of that. Okay, cool. Can I go back this way? Am I finally going to be able to go through that green door? Huh? 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 Green door? You motherfucking bitch. Well, I got the obstacle out of the way. That's all that matters. Zoomies. Oh, man. It's fucking... All these fucking... Secret. You bitch. Can I do anything in here? No. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go back to the ship then. How anticlimactic. Yeah, I'm gonna save my data. Why not? Tell me to come back to the ship. The main silo of the reactor core has gone offline. That's why all elevators and station systems are down. Elevators and hatches won't work. This doesn't bode well. If you can get to this point, you may be able to start the auxiliary power system. Then we can figure out why the main power silo went offline. Is your objective clear? Yes. By the way, I asked you to return here to tell you some strange creatures have boarded your ship. Yay! We got pets! I confirmed that they were not ex-hosts and gave them a birth. See, there were people when in the build-up to Dread, there were people who were trying to say that the animals were infected. Try again, motherfuckers. We have confirmation right here. These motherfuckers are not infected. They are now Samus's pets. I wish they had done something with them in Dread, but, you know. Do you know anything about these strange creatures? Were they the source of the healthy bioscience earlier? Very well then. Their presence in the midst of this disaster must have some significance. I will keep them here. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that theory either. Like, it's like... Why do you want to hurt the animals? What did the animals ever do to you? Now, that creature that was in that cocoon has... well, it's hatched. Let's just say its metamorphosis is complete. Kafka would be proud. This is a big-ass reactor. I don't think this reactor is big enough. Jesus Christ. No. Oh, yeah. Hey, look. So, yeah, this is the game that added this. If you jump with Samus and she doesn't spin jump, you can then press jump again to get her into that spin jump. And you can do stuff like that. While they don't allow for single wall jumping, the mobility in this game is actually really good. It's like they don't know Samus, and so, like, you know, they talk about how they're intelligent and capable of critical thought, yet why would you want to mimic the mortal enemies that she, like, essentially she kills space pirates for fun, if the Nintendo Power comics are to be believed. There you go. Shit. Okay. Grab that. There we go. We got a boss door coming up too, so that means we're getting a new item soon. I'm less concerned about my health. Okay. There we go. Okay. You bitch. What are you even supposed to do there besides just eat shit? Jesus. Alright. This boss is a bit weird. Fuck off me. No! Okay. Alright, now we get weird. It's literally, like, I don't know what it's spitting at us. Alright, there goes that. Grab all that. The jumping, for some reason, feels very weird in this game. Like, it feels like it's not registering the full input. Like, it's registering short hops. I don't know why it's doing that. Fuck you! Alright. Space jump. Recovered. And I believe it is very much more, like, it's a lot less jank in this game. Like, where in Super Metroid, it feels like it's eating your inputs. This game, it's like, it's not. Probably the best way I can put that. Alright, we got that set up, and now we have to talk to Adam. Oh, I'm sorry, the computer. Spoiler alert. It's just muscle memory. It just falls out at that point. Save rooms and recharge rooms are now back online, but with only auxiliary power, no elevators or hatches will work. With the main silo, without the main silo online, we're still stuck. I believe the source of the problem is the vegetation you saw earlier, choking the reactor core components. Is your objective clear? Not really. We'll have to find the source of those roots to proceed. Oh! Ooh. So, something to note. Well, first of all, fuck. Because these enemies are fucking dangerous as shit. Wait, are there other... There's something at the bottom down there I think we should take a look at. Yeah, these guys are fucking dangerous. Let me through. Save room. Okay, well, I'll save, because I haven't saved in a while. I think the ship is the last place I saved. Alright. Yeah, see how they like knock you out of the somersault. So having that ability to go right back into it is very helpful. Go. Alright, this is going to take forever unless I do this. I hear it. I hear the footsteps. I think this is a forced get caught moment. Yep. Yep. Fuck. Good thing I saved. SAX does not fuck around, man. Oh, it sounds like my upstairs neighbors have decided to start dragging stuff across the floor. So lovely. Thank you guys for doing that for me. I love the sound of furniture scraping across my roof. Please, do it more. I'm not at all annoyed by your inconsiderate behavior. Fucking pick it up off the goddamn ground, you fucking lazy assholes. Whoop. Whoop. No! Fuck off! Oh! This game does a really good job of making you feel very vulnerable. Oh no 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 no. You bitch! See what I mean? Those guys are dangerous too. So I have to do all this shit again. I'm actually losing health fighting these fucking things, man. They are a genuine fucking threat. Terrifying and kind of also a little bit aggravating. Right, I'll do this. I'm gonna try something that may get me killed. No, I didn't think so. It didn't help that I took a bunch of damage here either. Y'all need to fuck off and die. Like, you're very unlikable enemies. Holy shit, man! fuck off! Jesus! Holy shit, is there a recharge room or something I can fucking go to? No. I have to do this with the health that I fucking have, and these fucking pests won't... Goddamn... Get the fuck away from me. Holy shit, will you not fuck right off? God damn it. And now I just can't fucking... I'm gonna have to go fucking, like, back to my ship, I guess. If I can even do that. Because I have so little health that I actually... Fuck off, you fucking cocksuckers. Jesus Christ, those enemies are so fucking irritating. Like, I wouldn't mind if they, you know, were also like, you know, if they were more like, I don't, no. Then I said no, and you fucking still tell me, you fucking cocksucker. You want to know your objective? No. Alright, I'm going to tell you your objective. Computer's a dumbass. Alright, now I can probably make it past the SAX and survive past those fucking shitheads while doing this little cheeky trick here. $39 health. That was a little bit of a hacky way to go about doing that, but I don't think I want to fucking deal with that shit right now. Where am I? Sector 2. Huh? Well, this isn't the source of the vegetation, so I guess we have to go down. Oh. Alright, there we go. Safe room. Oh, the doors don't work. That's right. The fuck are we going then? We're not going that way. We just came from that way. I guess we are going through here. Yeah, I guess now that we have space jump, we can come up here and see what's up here. Uh-huh. A save room. Yay! Alright. Thank fuck, man. Shithead. Look at that. Like, that's like a whole fucking damn near entire E-tank of fucking damage. And all I got back is 20 health. Yeah. This is what the SAX does. You start dying a whole bunch because you can't get your health back because the enemies in this game, not even all the enemies, but these fucking bug pests. Fuck right off. I'm gonna fucking nuke you out of existence if I could. Suck my dick. You fucker! Where the fuck did you even come from, you piece of shit? Fuck off! Jesus Christ, they place them everywhere. Trying to get my fucking health back, and the game's like, no, that is not allowed. How much you want to bet? Ah, there we go. Now we'll see the limitation of the door's red parasited power. That's a lot of health to get back. We'd have to backtrack all that way. Could you fucking... Holy shit, game. I can't do anything about these things, can I? What the fuck is going on with my jump? What the hell? My jump, like, stops. It's like stopping my jump. Well, I got plasma beam. Something tells me they're not going to be very happy about what I just did. If you'll notice, the Galactic Federation stopped sending us data a while ago. Wonder why they would do that. Surely there's nothing nefarious about their intentions with this organism that we have discovered. The Galactic Federation wouldn't do anything stupid like hold on to a biological sample of Ridley. Yeah, they still hurt a lot, but they basically die a lot now, too. Jesus. I can't stop burping. My Chipotle is Chipotleing and producing a lot of gas. Jesus Christ. Fucking enemy, stop with the fucking... If I could see the enemy coming at me, I wouldn't be annoyed by it. It's when it takes that cheap shot at you that I get annoyed. Like if I do something wrong and get hit by an enemy, okay, whatever. I'm done. Sure. The fuck is the point of this room then? Oh. Secret. An energy tank. This is huge. I am now confident with Plasma Beam that we'll be fine for the rest of the game. In terms of like missiles and all that other stuff, we're good. Where do you think you're going? All right. I guess we just go back. See how quickly those things die. Like before, you know, they had every opportunity to completely fuck my life up. And they were doing a great job at it. So I'm going to go ahead and save now because those things without Plasma Beam are super annoying. Alright, we're going to get yelled at now. What? You've restored Plasma Beam functionality? Most unexpected. Even so, continue to avoid the SAX. It too may be stronger. And you still lack a few abilities crucial to survival. Wait a second. More trouble. Hold on. I've isolated the cause. There's been an explosion in the ARC data room. Samus, go to Sector 5. Is your objective clear? Yes. The damage is staggering. Find out what's causing it. I know what's causing it. Want me to tell you right now? I can tell you right now. We're about to get a lot of shit in very rapid succession, I do believe. Okay. So, they weren't expecting me to get Plasma Beam functionality back. Yet, earlier in the game, they were talking about me getting Plasma Beam functionality. Why is it that they're now not expecting me to get it? It's gotten worse. The damage seems to have been caused by a creature kept here by researchers who named it the Nightmare. Apparently, it was a biomechanical organism designed for military applications. It possesses uncommon power and can manipulate gravity. We must assume that it's become an ex-host. We have no choice. You must find it and defeat it. I can't confirm the location. Is your objective clear? Yes. This thing is out of control. Hurry before it destroys the entire station. Really cool boss fight.